Do you know what happens when you throw a shit ton of palm seeds around? These are Trachycarpus seeds. Well, several years later, actually quite a few years later, you have a tight-knit grove of Trachycarpus palm trees. These are actually pretty neglected, although I do water them every so often when I'm down here watering the nursery. And they're just like everywhere, these things, right? Growing with wild strawberries, some yuccas in here. I'll pull that maple out of there. So these are all Trachycarpus for... Ow! There's prickles in here too, gotta watch those things. There are hundreds of them growing in this tight-knit grove. Will they all grow nicely together and mature? Sure they will. There's more of them over there too, so that's what happens if you throw seed around in this growing zone here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Palm nursery here, and those stayed out all winter in those little 4-inch pots. They froze and they're totally fine. So like I say, genetics plays a big role in cold tolerance, seed source, and of course extreme minimum and length of the minimum deep freeze, right, when it stays at an extreme minimum. And wind is a factor along with cold, so but genetics, and it truly shows up in the palm nursery here after a bad freeze. The wimpy ones definitely get weeded out when they're in pots. So these are in the ground totally fine, and winter has never ever phased them. They're growing with there's a Eucalyptus parvula here, more eucalyptus there. There's bay trees growing everywhere. They kind of naturalize in here. 30-foot laurel trees, and of course below them is the yuccas and the palm trees, right? So there you go. Try that at your own place if you live in a similar growing zone or even a colder growing zone. Maybe you come out with some nice hardy palms. Thanks for watching. Cheers.